Okay, this is the rough go of my series that I'm going to do on how to pick fights and what I do to come to my conclusions when I do have a fight picked. We went over our sources yesterday. We used the UFC, PFL, ACA, LFA, the Cage Warriors, the Octagon with the K, Octagon, not OCT, because that's a lower level feeder league. We want to use higher level leagues, even though they're still feeder. You're feeding into a feeder, which feeds into the UFC. Okay, so we've got levels here. Okay, ESPN has a good fight page. I use the Fight Matrix also for my sources. I don't hardly ever go to that page, but I do use it a lot. Okay. Also, I just use the stats from there, from the Fight Matrix, though, basically. Um, that was yesterday. And today I'm just going to go over quickly, well, first let me start off by saying that I only trust certain sources. Wikipedia is the worst source for any information. You're not getting the truth. Whether it doesn't matter what it is, really. You have to double and triple check to make sure it's actually accurate. Sometimes it's accurate, okay, but not all the time. Most of the time it's not. When it comes to picking UFC fights and stuff, Wikipedia is horrible. So just use the approved sites I just mentioned. The next thing quickly, step two on this is I don't use any reality TV stars in any matches. That's just bullshit, okay? You're not ever going to get any odds either. How many upsets do we see? Ronda Rousey, that was ridiculous. 17 seconds. I mean, good for her and good for the Carano to make millions of dollars, but not for the fans. So that reality TV star shit went right out the window, and it always does. If a fighter is retiring, you don't know which way it's going to go, man. It really is, except for maybe Michael Chandler getting retired this week for sure. Other than that, I don't like retirement fights, and I stay away from all women's fights that are not top 20 fighters. If there's not one top 20 fighter woman in the fight, I avoid it at all costs, unless it's a feeder fight from a feeder league and it's an up and coming star like Veronica Smolkova. Okay, so we've got to be picky where we get our fights from. What else? And that's about it. Yeah, so we got to be picky. Remember that on our spots. Pick your spots well. That's today's lesson.